What's going on, guys? It's me here, Loot Tech at Google Hangouts. Please like, subscribe down below if you're new to my channel. Um, Rest in peace, Angry Grandpa. You made me happy. Um, First of all, before I get started, I would like to give my support and prayers to all of Angry Grandpa's family, and let's get a thumbs up for him. Not me, for him. So anyway, guys, going to be talking about flagships on budget phones. Um, okay, now here's one thing that if you're kind of like into getting ready to get your kids something for Christmas and get them like basically a budget device where they can earn their allowance, getting their money, um, or they're working, and get them to either don't get them into a contract. That's what I'm trying to say. Get them into a prepaid company where they can get used to paying the bill and then let them do whatever they want. So here's my question. What cell phone companies would you rather have your daughter, your son? And that way, when they go to either the school year playing any sports, they can get a hold of people. And depends on the coverage. So I mean, that could be Metro PCS, that could be Boost Mobile, Cricket, AT&T. If you're going to go to Cricket, you might as well go to AT&T, prepaid. Verizon, or I think there's Sprint prepaid as well. Not prepaid. There's another one. Basically, what is their budget? There's others out there like Straight Talk, Walmart Family Event Mobile. Um, if you're just beginning with a cell phone and you're getting ready to learn the experience of a smartphone, here's all you have to do. Let's say you walked into I would before getting an iPhone, I would have them start on an Android. Now, if they really want an iPhone, help them along in time, but I would start out with the Android if you never used the device before. Like my first phone, prepaid phone, I started paying my bills was man, what was it? I had Verizon when I started. I used Verizon Wireless. I didn't have this phone. I had the HT. No, I had the Motorola E. Yeah, Motorola E. Good processor, good made good calls, good call quality. Text messaging was all right. Um, I didn't care about. I didn't even know what data was. So, excuse me. I didn't even know what data was when I started. I only knew texting, I only knew calling. I mean, I made phone calls here and there. I just needed a cell phone for my job to call off work or call in or whatnot. I didn't really care. So I found out about it. Let me see if this cell phone's over here. Man, I think I'm getting sick again. Um, yeah, um I had the Motorola E for about 4 years, and I was never a YouTuber at all. I never had a laptop or nothing. I take that back. I lied about that. I did have a laptop, but I only used it for like look up Minecraft and stuff. At the time, I was in high school, and then working in between. And then I found out Verizon, I was paying $30 a month for unlimited talk, text, and Wi-Fi. Well, after 4 years, it stopped working. Couldn't afford it to get another smartphone. What I do? I end up getting a flip phone through Verizon prepaid because I didn't care about. All I cared was calling and texting. That was it. So until I figured out unlimited data, I got unlimited web data. Didn't really use it very much because I was always going to the library, get on Facebook and all that. And then I went back to Verizon. I got a LG Optimus Zone 2. No, Zone 1, the first one. Then I got a Zone 2 after 2 years after that, because that one was. Then they came out with 4G, and I used the data on that, on the LG. That's when I first started data. On the LG, no. What was that? It's kind of like this one. I got the Motorola E4. I got the Motorola E again. Loved it, kept it, and then I started using data. My dad started taught me with the iPhone, and then we left Sprint, went back to Verizon, went back to Motorola E4. I only had 1 gigabyte for $45. That's at the time when they started data. So when I started data, I basically used it only for like picture messaging. I was getting used to using the web. I mainly used the Wi-Fi on it, just to message my friends and all that. And then when I got to basically to come back, I started switching companies left and right. So I decided, well, I'm gonna go try out Boost Mobile. I'm gonna give them a try. Looked at their service, didn't care one bit until Jen came along, my cousin, hooked me up with Boost Mobile. I was with them for about a year and a half, and then I used that data, and they throttled me for no reason. And then I left, and then after that, I went back to Verizon for a little bit. And then they had 2 gigs of high speed data, and then I was like abusing it a little bit. So I was just using Wi-Fi and calling and texting and just using the phone every single day. And then after that, I heard about Metro PCS. I studied them. So I started with Metro PCS, their phones. I had the Galaxy on 5, and then I was with them for like 3 years. And then after Galaxy on 5, it stopped working, and then I went to get the LG Style 2. Had that for about 4 years. After that, I got the LG K20 Plus, and then I got an iPhone. I had 2 numbers at the time, using. And then I got my new Q-Link phone. My old one was this. No, not this one. I think I had Straight Talk at the time too. In the middle of that, and I went back and forth, and I had this phone for the meantime. You know, I love Hawaii. Their phones, their budgeting, and my little Star Wars guy on Solo. I would only use it for calling and texting for the Q-Link wireless, but after that, it stopped working, and then I used this. Well, went to Straight Talk for a little bit, and then I went back to this, and then after that, I went back. I went to get a new phone for $25. Did I make a mistake? No, I needed it because I needed to call and text at the meantime. After that, I got rid of it, and then went back to Metro. Got the LG K20 Plus. I had the K7, then I went to the K20 Plus. Love this thing. Never had an issue. But everybody was starting to copy off of me. So I went back to Verizon and got the HTC. And then after that, I have, well, if, let me, I have the iPhone 6 Plus. Um, we went with T-Mobile. I had the iPhone 8, and then I had this now. So the iPhone 6 Plus, all I can do, I can't hold up to my ear. I have to text, put it on speaker, or use the headphone jack to call people like this when I'm talking, basically, because the phone itself does not work when I hold it up to my ear unless I use Messenger. So other than that, it's all right. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, if you go to a budget device and you're first starting out, what would you guys use? Comment down below. I'm gonna be live for a while. I'm not going anywhere. Um, I may go get a drink and come back. I'm still gonna be live for a whole while. So buckle up your seatbelt. And basically, I am going to be on here for at least it's 9:30, so where I'm at. So on for about an hour and a half. So anyway, it is what it is. Now, I was a texter. I loved to text all day long, and I still do. And I text every day, all day. Um, Now I'm thinking about going to AT&T and using their service probably next year. After I get my new iPhone, and I'm going to use Straight Talk. I was for like unlimited text for $55 a month. Now that's a good deal. Um, I use this phone every now and then. I'm going to get it activated again. It's Straight Talk. This is like my puniest phone. I'm going to try to use this phone instead of this because this is like 3G, like 7 years old, and same size, same phone. Processor has a better processor on the ZTE than the this ZTE because this ZTE is like outdated. It's like 3G. It doesn't run off 4G. I wish they run off 4G. I would rather use this because it uses Wi-Fi as well. But they take a while to get in the mail, about 2 weeks to a month. So a lot of people are asking that. So it does got a camera on the front. It's got the logo. It's got your volume on the sides here. The power buttons on top, and it flashes red when you turn it on. So we'll wait a few more minutes. Anybody's going to get on. So other than that, I'll wait a few more minutes. If nobody jumps on, I'll end my video. Whoa. Nobody's in live chat. So okay, after budget, now what's a good flagship? I would say what's a good flagship on my phone. The iPhone X, I would put a red flag on that because it's $1,000 phone, and they're coming out with this new iPhone X2, I believe. Someone was talking about it. Um, they have a phone coming out, and the iPhone itself. Someone told me, my dad told me, said that the iPhone is going to cost around $800. Reasonable, yes, reasonable. Apple Care and all that, about $1,000 after tax. So yeah, that I can understand. But $1,000 for a phone, I don't think no one's going to buy that. Not me. That's my opinion. But who knows? I mean, that's a big flagship. No one wants to buy, but everybody's buying the iPhone X because it reads your face. That's how it opens up. The face recognition, they're going to be putting on the new iPhone that comes out next year. I think sometime in January or March, um, around there or next summer. Um, I'm going to get it. Am I going to spend around $800? Yes, I am, because that's how much my iPhone 4S was. It was around $900 when I bought my iPhone 4S when it first came out. That was just with the case and screen protector and everything. Um, that did my iPhone 6 would last that long. That my dad gave me. If his iPhone dies on me, then I have to order a new iPhone. I'll probably get an iPhone SE and just go, I'll just go to Straight Talk. No, I can go to Boost because they have for $109. After 6 months, I can get an upgrade. So, I mean, who? Nobody's talking to the channel. But yeah, I have my phone charging because I have to read the chats off of it because this one don't work. But anyway, the iPhone X, I'm gonna get to this right at this point. Within 3 or 4 years, I would say the price will drop down to 800, around there, maybe 700 if they keep coming up with new iPhones. And then you would have to have the iPhone 7, no, the iPhone 8 and up. Maybe the SE if they allow it. As long as it keeps running the processors and the iOS and everything. So, um, about what carrier, what you would have. And I'm sorry I don't talk about phones very much. I do mainly gameplay, but I just do some updates every now and then. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump off of here. There's nobody talking on here. I must warn my videos if I do cell phone work. I am going to, yep. And then I am going to be doing I'll be recording videos on my cell phone or my LG K20 Plus, and that's it. I am not going to have it no more. So, further ado, thank you guys for watching. Rest in peace, Grandpa, Angry Grandpa. Let's give a thumbs up for him. Let's try to reach 5 likes and 32 views before I do another tech channel. Hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You all have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.